So I thought I'd give a little tour, mainly to show the solar setup. I've never covered that in depth. So there's the shop. Those two panels go to the small portable solar generator battery. And just to give you some idea of where this is located, down here, these are temporary panels. This is the location I planned. This was a test to see if the location would work. Eventually these will be pulled together, you know, and it would look nice. There will be twice as many, and it will be raised up so that you could park under it. So it's useful that way. That's the power that goes then underground and up to the shop. And the front of the solar panels, as they sit now, just got the 8 of them set here. And I built it so this is adjustable. I haven't adjusted it. Don't know. We'll probably in the winter, we'll adjust that some and see how much difference it makes. And now back to the shop. The red buckets are for the form for the foundation, is what one of them will be for. So that switch there, that turns off the solar panels. I've got to add a bracket on that pipe there that's crooked, but that turns off the power, just like you might turn off the power from your electric provider, so that things can be safe if something goes wrong. This is the solar room, to be stuccoed yet on the outside. Plan to finish it much like the inside here is finished. This is the inverter. That's where the power comes underneath the deck into the inverter. Inside the inverter, you can turn the batteries off down here. This turns off the power lines that come out and go in this conduit inside to the breaker box, which I'll show you in a minute. And this is the batteries. Got 3 of them now. We're going to see how that works. I may end up adding that many more, depending on the power needs and what I learn about that. And the room has got a place for a light, and that is, if it gets real cold in the winter, I can put a heat lamp there, or just a regular light bulb would put off enough heat. And the windows, in case it ever gets way too hot, there's a plug so that a little window unit could cool the equipment. But even as hot as it has been so far, that hasn't been an issue. We're working on the bush hog there. And then I'll show you where the power comes into the building. I've got my work clothes laying there on the bed where I'm going to do a little more weed eating later on. And so the power comes in here through those conduit lines, and you have a normal breaker box just like anybody's home would have. This is what carries back out. That's permanent. These lines are temporary until more building is done, so that I know where everything's going to be. And just as a side note, the sink does not yet have running water, so I have a dispenser set up there, but the drain does work. And the toilet does not have running water yet either. And that kind of gives you a little overview of where we stand. This lumber will be for the solar canopy that goes up here outside, and it will shade this area, and it's like the perfect location for good solar panel set up there. And I think that kind of gives a little overview.